sweet funnel cake, turkey leg, roasted corn.
Mom.
What the heck?
Mom, you need one on that.
So I bought all the ingredients. I got my nails done. Very basic. Beige, nude, and basic with no designs. Nothing at all. My toes like a little light pink. But I'm trying to make this soup, baby. So we gonna see. But instead of chicken, I'm gonna put shrimp in it. Because the ingredients add fish oil into it. So there was no way of me not making it, what's the thing called? Not making it non-seafood, because you know Cam can't eat seafood. So Cam gonna have to sit this one out, baby. I'm so sorry. So let's see what the step says. I bought all the ingredients. It says only take 35 minutes to cook, so we'll see. Okay, it says heat olive oil in a large skillet. Oh, large stock pot or Dutch oven. Overheat medium. Seasoned chicken. Okay, so we basically cook our... I'm not going to do the chicken. Remember, I'm doing the shrimp. Alright, y'all. Let me get my life together because we got to leave at 4:30 to the fair. So, yeah.
So you're reaching your limit, going over your limit, but I know you can't quit it. Something about me, cause you hooked on my body. Take you over and under, twist it up like a dummy. I'm not surprised, I sympathize. I can't deny your appetite. You got a fetish for my love. I push you out and you come right back. Don't see a point in blaming. If I were you, I'd tell me. You got a fetish for my love. I push you out and you come right back. Don't see a point in blaming. If I were you, I'd tell me. You got a fetish for my love.
The way you walk, the way you talk, I blame you cause it's all your fault. You're playing hard, don't turn me off. You acting hard, but I know you soft. You my fetish, I'm so ready. All these rumors, they ain't spread it. Might as well go get you do this, cause they saying we already did it. How long Gucci be ever need? Now beach, and the drop top penny. Water shining, aqua fading. Just need you in the blue martini.
I push you out and you come right back. Don't see a point in blaming. If I were you, I'd tell me. You got a fetish for my love. I push you out and you come right back. Don't see a point in blaming. If I were you, I'd tell me. Take it or leave it. Baby, take it or leave it. But I know you won't leave it.
So we headed to the South Florida Fair with the twins. And then Cameron back there, y'all probably don't see him. But he bummed out because the other two fellas couldn't make it. But I had to tell them, they grown, baby. They ain't with no South Florida Fair.
Whoa.
So I was telling them my food itinerary that I'm finna pick up. Beth over here talking about she never had a turkey leg.
What?
That's embarrassing.
So you never had Thanksgiving? Wow.
Turkey leg,
Not that turkey leg, Cam. The fair leg.
Good announcement. Good announcement.
Oh my God. You never had Thanksgiving. Oh my God.
We got nothing to get over him.
On NBSBC.
Child. So my list is cotton candy, funnel cake, turkey leg, roasted corn.
Tell me, Mom.
What the heck?
Mom, you need one on that segment.
It's like you just going there for the food.
This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing.
After that,
Corn dog. My list not done. The only thing that I never tried, but Tati tried it, was that donut burger. Cause I thought that was too fat, and I was like, now that's being a fatas. I was like, it's giving diabetes / heart attack. So
okay.
we will see at the fair, because I only have 2 little bars. Look at the twins. Twins! They putting the peace sign up. Getting whooped. Kim talking about It smell old.
That's
Look
that-
at the Keyvet.
No, that's that voodoo dolls.
That is not no voodoo doll, Cam.
No, they're here.
Oh, look at them.
That's how they used to live back then. You see how small these houses were?
Wait, did you see that little?
This is for the kids.
Look at the bedroom. I don't know how everybody slept in that room.
Kids back then.
Well, they pigs.
Don't touch them.
They don't smell good. Look at the night house. Imagine you gotta walk from here to all the way there to go poop and pee. Child. Why they fighting? Oh, they?
That's not it.
She got hot.
Oh, he a bully.
Oh, I got.
Oh my gosh, why they fighting?
But still, he got hot.
Oh, look at that one.
My condoms in my funnel cake, mama. And my funnel cake, mama. And my funnel cake.
Oh yeah, these houses are strong.
Cam got his hot dog, y'all. He too excited. So I got my funnel cake. Cam got his wristband and his corn dog. I ate a corn dog too.
Yeah, I got me a big, long, fat one.
Now he ready to ride the rides. It's a little bit darker now, so it look a little bit better.
We got, he says came here.
Anywho, that was not a smart idea. So this is their ride that they're going to. I don't know who made the wise decision of doing a parade in the middle of a fair where people are walking and eating. They're throwing beads. his stuffed animal. So he won the little fishing thing. I'm not shocked because his daddy be taking him fishing all the time. So that's his prize. Ah, he got a prize.
I'm super mad.
Why? It's Cam winning all these prizes.
His name is Mr. Octopus.
Because he won this one from over here.
I hit 2.
Yeah, he hit 2.
1 yard.
Oh. Yeah. Here, hold your avocado.
Avocado, Mexico.
Toodles. Here come Cam. He a mess. So Cam is on this one. There go Cam. Oh my God, y'all. Send help. Send a SOS. Send me a sugar daddy. Send me the lotto. I cry. I wanna cry. I wanna cry. I had the most horrible day ever. I'm gonna cry. Like, I can't even explain it. Like, first of all, I'm agency. Second of all, they gave me an orientee. And Miss Sissy Pooh act like she's a nurse. So I'm over here like, you know, we're trying to fill somebody out to see like what they know and stuff. So I'm like, oh, how long have you been a nurse? And she's like, oh, I've been a nurse for 2 years. I said, oh, okay. Sis knows some things. So I was like, you know where you came from? And she was like telling me how she came from up North Florida working, and she used to be night shift. I'm like, okay, no problem. So I'm click-clackling. We just talking. And I was like, oh my God, this patient had fresh frozen plasma to be given since at 3 o'clock in the morning, and nobody gave him the fresh frozen plasma. Sissy Pooh was like, I told her the FFP wasn't given. Sissy Pooh was like, what's FFP? Girl, the moment she said that, I'm like, excusez-moi? Pourquoi? Qui ça? I'm like, what do you mean, what is FFP? Baby, the lines for the South Florida Fair is whamming. Them $2 Tuesdays, baby. $2 Tuesdays will bring people out. Anywho, I'm like, it stands for fresh frozen plasma. I said, I thought you said that you was a nurse for 2 years. She was like, I've never given that before. Strike number 1. Strike number 1. So she was like, what is it given for? Oh, baby, I'm not finna tell you, because guess what I'm gonna do? Look it up, boo. Because how do you not know? What kind of nursing school y'all going to? Like, huh? What? You cannot tell me that you've been a nurse for 2 years and you never gave fresh frozen plasma before? That's like you saying you never gave blood before. What? So, bump that. So, I had a patient. The patient blood pressure remained elevated. Morning, it was high. I gave him his blood pressure medications. Afternoon, it was high. I was like, okay, I need to call the doctor to get some blood pressure medication for this patient. She goes and she tells me, why don't you recheck it, because I don't think it's accurate. Girl! Why would I recheck something that's been showing multiple times that is high to make it higher? Like, girl! Oh my God. Strike number 2. Strike number 3. Strike number 3. So I'm like, ooh, let me not give this patient Lovenox because the platelet was like, I think 52, if I'm not mistaken. I was like, okay, let me not give the patient Lovenox. She goes, but it's a blood thinner, like he still needs it. Send help. Send a SOS. Girl! Oh, baby, you came to kill. What? From the FFP to the blood pressure to the platelets, I'm like, boo. I'm like, are you sure? I took it to the side because I was like, you sure you did 2 years of nursing? Like, on the floor? She was like, yeah, because deep down inside, baby, I didn't want to tell her, but I'm like, you're giving nursing home vibes. Like, you got your 2 years at a nursing home. Because of the type of stuff that you're saying. Girl, and then another thing she said was like, but Will, like, I was like, she was like, I had a patient who was so eager to go, didn't want to wait for the doctor to come. So the doctor was like, oh, I printed out the scripts. I was like, the patient left. He was like, I told him that you're going to come with the scripts, but she was like, okay, here, just call them in for me. So she's looking at me like, I'm like, what's wrong? She's like, you're not supposed to do that. I said, call in medications. I'm like, I could call in medications. The NPR number right here on the bottom of the script. Why can I not call it in? Well, in orientation, they told me, oh, this is how I know, baby. This is how I know, baby, that you're not who you say you are. It's giving you lying on your resume to get a job, but you don't even have to fucking lie, because these nursing homes, these hospital nurse jobs are so easy to grab now. You don't need to lie. Baby, you don't need to lie. You ain't got to lie to me, Greg. Like, what you lying for? I'm like, Sissy Pooh, you don't need to lie. I'm trying to figure out like, why are you lying? You don't need to. There's jobs out here by the dozen, baby. Do you know how many texts I be getting for RN residency? I get at least 4 texts per day. Do you know how many texts I get on an average day to tell me there's a new opening? On Indeed.com is so many RN positions. The people, literally, I have 5 people emailing me and telling me you're a great fit for our company. Can you do a phone interview? You don't need to do orientation. This, that. Just by the experience that I have on my resume, baby. You don't need to lie. They need people. And then every time we had a task to do, like I said, I had to get a patient fresh frozen plasma. So I had to go down to the blood bank because you have to verify the blood with the blood bank tech. So she was like, I'm gonna wait for you. I'm like, baby, you know I'm not staff here, right? You need to know where these places are because you're staff. Like, what do you mean you'll wait for me? I said, girl, come on. Come on. I guess she thought she was gonna have an easy day today. No, baby. We in the trenches together. Girl. Send help. M'en même parler. Somewhere là, je dis. Girl. Oh, we screwed and we doomed and we screwed. What? on top of that, oh, baby, this is gonna be a rant. I'm so sorry if y'all could skip this part. Y'all could, because baby, what I seen today and what I heard with my soul, with my ear. Send an SOS to the healthcare workers. Cause what? Girl, it's bad. It's bad. Who's bad? That nurse. What? Girl, and it just got worse. It got so worse that, like that meme said, it's getting worse. By the time the shift was ended, I was like, baby, you're so lucky that you're in orientation, and I don't even know how you're gonna get the proper orientation, because everybody on the floor is agency, and even the floor doesn't have agency, honey, because they all went to these strikes, or they all went to these up north contracts that they got going on currently for like $3,600 and $4,000 a week. The only reason why I didn't partake in the contracts, you know me, baby, I love my money. I love to see my money in my bank account. They're not providing housing and they're not providing transportation. So right there, a good chunk of your money is gone just by getting a rental car, putting gas in that car, finding a hotel or an Airbnb to stay in. And the Airbnb and the hotels are not going to be cheap. You're not going to find no $50 a night Airbnb or hotel. The least amount that you'll find it for is $187 a night. Probably like $120. I'll say $120. And that's a hotel, like Holiday Inn probably. So imagine that, and then times that by the 8-week contract or the 10-week contract that you have. It's not worth it. Like, I have light, I'm out of the country. That was the boonies. It's no pay. You're basically working to pay to sleep and drive a car, plus you have your bills at home to pay with it. You see where it's not really worth it. Now, if they're giving housing stipend and providing transportation like they were, and then okay, it's worth it. And then on top of that, the places who are giving these contracts, these states have state taxes. So you're getting state taxes taken out, plus you're paying for transportation and housing. Baby, what kind of money are you making? It's like you back here all over again. I don't like that. I don't like that. Child. That was my rant. Tomorrow we go to the urgent care. Baby, when I tell you, if y'all ever hear me complain about this MP job that I'm about to start, y'all please slap me. Please knock my 2 little front teeth out right here. Just knock them out. Let me fuck myself just like this. Because I really I don't know if God just like let me put a print. Let me put a concrete memory of what you went through. Cause baby, it's hard. It's bad. It's hard. I digress. That was my rant, y'all. That was my rant. Good night, y'all. See you tomorrow morning, y'all. The hell did I just do tonight? Good morning. What's today? Today is Wednesday. And baby, I'm feeling every bit of Wednesday. Like, I'm so tired, but I made myself tired because I stayed up until 12:30 uploading a vlog. And the vlog was gonna be like an hour long, but I'm like, I think I do better with 30-minute vlogs than the hour-long vlogs. So, because YouTube will tell you how long a person watch your videos. So, and it seems like the 30-minute videos, everybody watches them. But the hour-long videos, I think like it said 30 minutes into it, people just like cut it off. I'm like, yeah, because it's basically like a movie. So I'd rather do it in 30-minute increments. I'm gonna see what works, because I know some people, they like to watch long vlogs and stuff, but I do it short if I'm not doing, no, that's not true, because I was doing a lot in that one. Well, I don't know, y'all. I'ma just see. I was just basing upon the what the stats shows for my views and stuff, and I got so many subscribers. Like, thank you, like thank you. I'm just like in awe. In less than like in less than a week, I got like 23 new subscribers. I'm like, I'm almost to like 1,200. I'm like, what is going on? What am I doing? Clearly I'm doing something right. So yeah, I had to leave work early. Cam fell off the monkey bar, hit his head really hard. They saying that he has a huge knot on his head. So we're headed to the hospital to get CAT scans and stuff done, because that's where he's at right now. He's at Bethesda Hospital. So yeah, he's so like rambunctious, like he's always on 10, and he's so like, if I show you the amount of scrapes, bruises, bumps that this boy have on his body, it's ridiculous. Sometimes he comes to me and he's like, oh yeah, look mommy, I did this. I was playing football and my friend pushed me, but I made a touchdown, but I got hurt. I'm like, oh my gosh. His brother is nothing like that. I call his brother the pretty boy, because he doesn't do anything, baby. But be on the phone with his friends and play PS4. That's it. But baby, I'm like, Cam, you can't be hurting yourself like that. Like, I know you love to play, but you know, mind you, he got sick around Valentine's Day last year, and now it's January and he had this going on. So I'm like, Cam. He's like, mommy, I know. I'm like, you don't know. So they let me speak to him for a little while, and I'm gonna go park the car. I'll give y'all an update. Oh, they painted here. It looks different. I'll give y'all an update.
Hi, I went to the hospital because I had a big lump on my head. So if you go to Shisha's Cove on the 3rd grade playground, 3rd to 5, so I was hanging on this little blue monkey ball. Then I slipped. I hit my head on metal, and then my head went back, and then I hit my head again on the metal. Then our ground has these little rocks. I hit my head on the concrete, and now I have this. See, you can't see this. Now I have this massive bump. I can't see because the sun's in the way, but this massive bump. Now I look like freaking Megamind.
Not today.
You're not going to sleep.
But he's good.
Okay,
they think that it's just they think that he just had basically a bump. There was no need to do a CAT scan, because you know the front of your head is really hard. It could take a good amount of.
Well, if someone swings a bat at you at full force.
No.
Okay. It would break.
Yes.
About a baseball.
Cameron, all of that is possible.
A camera.
So they're like, oh, just, you know, keep an eye on him. If he has any nausea, vomiting, bring him back immediately. But I don't think that's gonna happen. He already said he wants Chick-fil-A. So he just had to drink a juice and tolerate the juice, and he did. And we're going to Chick-fil-A now. So
Look, when I drunk it, it felt weird, okay?
Cam is he's a boy's boy. Like,
It tastes like chicken on the pommel.
he gets down when it comes to playing. Like, but this one, they're like, the way that he was screaming and crying, like, but you could tell because that bump
Mom.
was huge.
10 people came in and hold me. I kept on,
Why?
I don't know, because I want them to let me go.
Where were you gonna go?
I don't know, go to the bathroom because he was squeezing on my arm so hard.
Go to the bathroom for what?
I don't know. 3, 2, 3.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, it's been a busy morning. So y'all probably wondering why I have makeup on. Well, they called me to tell me yesterday that I needed to do my badge picture. I guess I'm supposed to have professional headshot pictures to send for badges, but I guess the headshots that I was sending them wasn't significant enough or wasn't approved. I don't know. So I woke up this morning and I woke up at 9. I was on time. I finished at 11:20 because my appointment for my ultrasound is at 12. Well, long behold, I typed up the paper for the doctor to sign, and that's another thing about going out your way for jobs. And in the flip side, they can't go out their way for you, honey. So mind you, this is the same rehab place, the recovery center that I was working for. I called him and I was like, hey, I'm obtaining another job. I didn't even tell him that I'm obtaining another job. I just said I'm fixing my portfolio for an NP job, and they're requesting, everywhere that I place in applications in, they're requesting case logs. Can you provide me with the case logs? Well, come to find out, in NP world and doctor world too, well, I should just say overall provider role, that you have a set amount of patients that you see weekly, and you're supposed to save the information or log the information in on the patients that you've seen. Well, long behold, I did not know this. So when you're getting hired, they go ahead and they ask for the case logs to see how many like hypertension patients you've seen, how many patients you diagnosed with like CHF, hypertension, skin disease, asthma, whatever. Well, in my case, I was in a rehab center, so we really didn't get, I treated some blood pressures, but not like the influx of blood pressures that I would receive if I was in a primary care setting, or the influx of, you know, cholesterol problems if I was in a primary care setting. So I'm calling them to tell them, hey, with all the patients that I've seen, and I've seen plethora of patients. Mind you, I was the only provider there at a point of time, because the person who was supposed to be my team partner, he decided to dip. But even before dipping, he wasn't doing his work anyways. He was half-assing all day long. So I'm like, hey, can you provide me with those patients that I've seen? I don't need the patient identifiers. Identifiers mean their name, their social security, their date of birth, that can say, hey, this is John Smith Joe. Like, I didn't need that. I just needed to know, I just needed proof of the diagnosis that I provided in the treatment plan that I gave the patient. He talking about he don't know nothing about that. He never heard of such things like that before. So I'm like, okay. The doctor who I worked under, he was very like sweet and nice. So I'm like, let me call Dr. And see if he could do it for me. I call him. He he can do that. It's something so easy. He pull it up from billing. It's case logs. Yeah, like any and every hospital is gonna ask you for that. He was like, I can't do that for you. So I called HR to tell them, hey, the previous person that I worked for, they're not providing me with these things. So she's like, well, can you have the doctor just write, you've been there for X amount of time and you've seen X amount of patients per week and you diagnosed them with da-da-da-da, and he could just sign off on that. I'm like, okay, no problem. So I called him back and I'm like telling him what they told me. He was like, can you just write the letter and I just sign it? I'm like, fine, no problem. You see, in a nutshell, mind you, these are the same people who told me that I would have help on the weekends. I was seeing 15 to 20 patients on my own, plus doing H&Ps. And y'all can't do this one simple thing that this man said that was so easy to do. I have not heard from him since then. I have not heard from him since then. Nasty. When I tell you nasty, nasty. There's some nasty people out here. And you won't get far being nasty. And that's why their 2 facilities turn into 1 facility. Poorly managed. Yeah. Poorly managed. Good luck. Anywho. So now I'm going to go get my ultrasound done. And I have to go get my badge picture done. I have to fill out the passport form for my son. And I have to fill out the small case court thing that I have to take this electrician to. Baby, I'm up to here with things to do. I'm like, this is a lot.
Hey, if you ask, oh, is Kay okay? I'm okay. The bump is still here. It kind of still hurts, but I'm okay. Got peace, got peace.
Not hey, if you're asking if Cam's still here. Yeah, so he didn't go to school because he had to basically make sure he doesn't have any signs or symptoms of concussions. So, but he'll be going to school Friday, and then he doesn't go. Baseball practice already started, so he'll start baseball Monday. He could go back to practice on Monday. So that's how my good old Thursday's been going. And then my other job, mind you, this is local per diem job, calls me and like, why did you cancel today? I'm like, honey, I have an ultrasound to do with my breast. Like, what are you saying to me? She goes on and reprimand me. I'm like, listen, this is the major problem in healthcare right now. And I told her this. And I said, and this is exactly why a lot of people don't want to come back to bedside nursing. A lot of people are done with bedside nursing for the simple fact that y'all only want somebody to work to provide care for sick patients, but when they become sick, when the nurse becomes sick, y'all act like a nurse can't be sick. Y'all act like somebody cannot call off. Baby, I'm gonna call off, okay? If it interferes with my health, I'm calling off, because guess what's gonna happen? When I croak and die, y'all gonna go ahead and fill my position in 2.5 seconds, literally. So don't give me that. My health is first. Like, what? Girl. When I broke it down, she was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I should have asked for, it's too late, baby. It's too late. And I told her, and on top of that, I overworked what I'm supposed to ideally complete as a per diem worker. She's like, yeah, I've seen that you've been working with us for 2 years, and you don't. I'm like, exactly, because my health becomes first. Like,
your old job.
My old job. So, y'all, take care of yourselves. Don't put no. Alrighty. So I did an ultrasound of the breast. I went to go do my badge picture for the new job that I have at the hospital. Boo! Cameron coughing up a storm like I told him to do his breathing treatment yesterday. And he didn't do it.
Are we still going on about this?
Yes, we are.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, we are.
See, now I don't like
because you kept on saying, oh, it just went down the wrong pipe. I know a wheeze from it went down the wrong pipe, Cameron. No, now he coughing up a storm, but he did get his inhaler when we get home. We just gonna have to do him another breathing treatment.
Another breathing treatment.
He wants to go to Starbucks.
And then go to Panera Bread because I'm going to give me a white mocha egg.
He wants a white mocha. He wants that wild rice soup from Panera Bread.
Chicken fried rice, ma'am.
Excuse me.
Yeah, you a lip.
And then I have to go do a little grocery shopping, not like something significantly big. There's no cheese because Cam, I guess he forgot. You need to put your seatbelt on, sir. That's why that's going off like that. Because Cam now all of a sudden realized that he liked my grilled cheese because I made him a grilled cheese last night. So we don't have any cheese left over, so I need to get cheese and just like a little knick-knack stuff. And I don't have dish soap, so I need to get dish soap too. And then I'll go home and fill out the passport paperwork and all of the small claim court things that I need to fill out.
Wait, Mom, what do you mean passport?
For CJ.
Where he's going?
We're all going on vacations.
Wait, so that means
Because I'm trying to book something for spring break.
So that means I can't go to Sims Camp?
Huh?
So that means I can't go to Sims Camp?
You could go to Sims Camp still.
Yes.